episode of Backer Basic Garage. Today, as you guys can see, we're back in tent. I'm going to call it the tent. Now on, it's going to be called the tent. We're here with the hood open on toy. Now today is going to be a monumental day for us. We're actually going to compression test the 22R that's in toy and see if she is in fact deader than a doornail or if she's just hurt somewhere else. We have a decent little compression tester right here. It's the Canadian Tire Special. It goes up to 300 PSI. If this truck hits 300 PSI, I got better questions than how the hell is this motor not running properly. But I'll just give you guys a zoom in here. I'm gonna move the camera because I step on it. As you guys can see here on the camera, it gives you a red line up to about 120, green line above 120. So I'm hoping on this motor between 130 and 160 is my personal hope. However, I'm going to assume, take your bets now, pause, write in the comments how much compression is going to get on average between all four cylinders. I'm going to say between 90 and 60, right around 90, 60 to 90.
I'm going to probably run the 90 mark.
You're going to say 90?
Yeah.
So he says 90. Well, as you can see, toy, now you guys remember, toy does currently run and drive. As you guys saw in the bonus clip of last video, she does currently run and drive. What we're going to do today is we're going to prevent her from starting and driving on us by simply just doing that. Now that is the main spark plug lead wire, so she won't drive anymore. Ready, toy plugs. Let's go. Let's get this done.
I wonder how the spark plug looks.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. I am not ready for that. We'll say this though, it's actually nice in here.
It's good in there.
Let's take a look on the camera, see what the camera
That is
says.
so burnt.
Let's see. I'm going to grab it here.
That looks burnt.
That is not that bad in my personal opinion. Definitely seen
Like
worse.
one side is more singed than the other.
So I'm thinking this thing was either out of timing, because that's what it looks like it's out of timing almost. Good news is there's no oil on the cylinder 1. That's good news. There's no oil on cylinder 1. Made in Japan.
Where'd you put the...
Where to put the what? It's right there in front of you.
Is this the right one?
Fine thread thicker? No, you're gonna have to use that one right there on the. It's on your valve cover. Ready?
Yep.
Crank in. Did it move?
Yeah, it's almost at 150.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No way. No way.
It's almost at 150.
That's a fluke. So, just a quick little cut here. So we did 145 PSI on cylinder 1. This motor might be healthy.
Do you want to redo it?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Cranking.
Wrong one. Stop playing with the truck.
I did big do. What are we at?
We're like 125.
Okay, clear it. Let's go for a third time just to make sure.
Do it longer for this time.
Okay. Just say stop when it stops moving, okay?
Okay. Right there.
What are we at?
150.
Yeah, so that cylinder's healthy, okay. It's so wet in here because of this humidity. Okay. Cranking.
Right there. It's like 151 or something, that one right after the 50.
155.
Yeah, that looks like
Okay,
it.
clear. Going for round 2, ready?
Okay. 150.
Okay. Next. So this one here is looking to be similar, but now we're starting to get a little bit of oil on the sides of it, which typically, yeah, we're starting to still see oil around this as well. So this was just sitting in there. So that means there's, I'm thinking valve cover leaks actually. I think the valve cover has a leak on it. That's where the oil's coming from. And yes, we know the motor looks like it's coated in oil because we did an oil change without a funnel when we were in Burns Lake. Because when we did the pizza run, because the motor had no oil in it, so
There was virtually no oil in the engine.
and now it's full still, so I don't know. Cranking.
Right there. 150 again.
Okay, clear. Crank.
150 again.
Okay, clear.
This is interesting.
Why?
It's 150 all the way down.
Means it's coming from somewhere else. Hey, this is good. That means the motor's healthy. Motor with unknown mileage, according to your odometer. Hold on, it can't be foggy. According to the odometer, you have 151,000 kilometers. What?
And maybe about 200. It wasn't working.
The guy estimates. So the guy you bought it from, what did he say? He said
He said he estimates roughly around 500,000 to 600,000 on it.
So this motor's probably around the 700,000 to 800,000 mark. And it's never been touched. It's never been molested. So that would be not the worst one actually. I think cylinder 3 was a little bit worse. This one here again, a little bit of oil, but that's standard on most vehicles. Get a little bit of oil in the threads, especially for old trucks. But yeah, no, that's still fine. I mean, this is again we use NGK spark plugs from Japan.
They're from Napa. So.
They're from Napa, but they're from Japan. Napa is our. What would we say? That's kind of like our AutoZone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, Napa's kind of like our AutoZone. Canada, we don't have AutoZone up here. At least I don't think we do in our town. Don't run me over!
No promises.
$160. Go. $160.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Alrighty, Toyota 101. For all those who do not know, just roughly stick this guy back on. Roughly goes like that right there. Beautiful, awesome. Okay, perfect. You got your intake, your idle air valve, whatever you want to call it. This thing right here is the bane of all of our existences. This little tiny tube right here is coated with oil. This one right here is your engine recirc valve. Now technically there's supposed to also be a bolt here like this one here to prevent oil from coming up, but we don't have that, so that's just my move, because that's why you got that right there, because that right there fits perfectly with this.
Seems a lot, shinier.
Yeah, because oil's been hitting it. So I'm thinking that's what it is, but I want to go to the store, get a bunch of brake clean, like 2 cans of brake clean, and just it off. But this one right here, we should probably replace this hose eventually. That one right there connects. Where's the intake topper? Can you get it for me? It's in the box. Yeah. Yes, I know a lot about these motors and a lot of research. Good enough. That guy right there connects via the intake right here. So it connects, boom, da-da-da, huzzah. And what that does is that's an oil recirc in order for emission standards. Now, realistically, you do not need that. You can get rid of this, cap it, cap this, and you'll be perfectly fine. You could do that, hypothetically. Are we going to? Probably not. Also, this motor has a lot of emission stuff. Exhaust recircs, exhaust valves, exhaust ropes. Like on the back of this exhaust manifold here, you have a literal, and I'm not joking when I say this, 2 tubes that are useless. Useless. All they do is basically heat up your intake, and I think the other one's actually an exhaust recirc valve. It actually puts the exhaust back through your intake in order to help with your emissions. Both of which you can completely delete, which we are going to do when we put the new exhaust manifold on this guy. We actually have a full set of headers, not new exhaust manifold, but actual headers.
Header.
That goes all the way down out the bottom. Now, good thing to check to see if your motor's blown. Well, A, your radiator's empty, so that's a problem right there.
Well, it doesn't overheat.
Where's all the water, Damien?
Doesn't overheat, so I don't know what's going on with it.
It's all just the calcium buildup. I mean, good news is I don't see any signs of oil in it. Like, I can feel water in here. Now there is a rat's nest of evap wires and everything underneath this, so we're going to have to go through, probably simplify a lot of this, probably delete a lot of it. I know they make a block off kit that blocks off this one, this guy here, and a couple stuff in the back. Completely blocks it off, but it still utilizes the OEM intake, which is great because he likes the OEM intake. I don't know why, but he does. But basically what you have to do is you have to cap off this guy, that guy, a couple other things back here, the exhaust recirc stuff right here. But yeah,
personally I would like to get a nice aftermarket intake on this.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Where's the spark plug? Okay, actually says still run.
It'll be another cool stick.
Cold start, incoming, go. Got it. Oi!
Why?
It's misfiring. One of the things is not plugged in. I can't tell which one either. That rattling was just this. So I didn't have that thing bolted on, so. I don't know where the nut went for that thing though.
They're all around the corner.
Is it?
In the corner up there.
Yeah, that's better. It was just loose. We're good. Let it idle for a bit. I'll put the topper back on, but let it idle for a bit. Go check the exhaust. That's just because of the rattle.
What? I checked it with my hand. It's not oil. It's fuel.
Is it?
Yep.
So
It's just running rich.
I'm gonna let say her idle for a minute.
Yep.
So I don't know if you guys can hear me not over the sound of this annoying beast, but you can hear it. Listen. Tick, 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 tick. There's that tick there, and it goes with the
lifter.
Could be. You want to go give it a rum? But we can hear that tick. We don't know what the problem is with that, but yeah. See, a little bit. Yeah, I think it might just be the lifters. I think it might just be the lifters. Yeah. So you can. I think it might just be the lifters because it goes with the RPM. So.
Lifters, new lifters.
I need a new head. Need a new everything for this truck. I like the fan shroud though. The fact that you have the OEM fan shroud is nice. But yeah, no, is that she runs like a top. She has all 4 cylinders. I don't know what the problem is with her. I really can't figure it out why she burns oil. I don't know, it's a mystery. If you guys can figure it out, please let us know. If you guys know why this motor burns oil, because it burned 3 liters of oil. And like, you know, we just checked it.
I checked it 2 days before we left, and it was just below full. So.
I remember when we got there, it was empty. I don't know, I have no idea. But yes, we know the top looks oily and it feels oily.
That's because we spilled a bunch of oil on it.
Because we didn't have a funnel and my paper funnel didn't work. So yeah. So yeah, if you guys can let us know, please let us know. But it's 150 across the board. Maybe we'll supercharge it.
Eventually.
We'll supercharge it. Alrighty. Well, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, toys, apparently a clean bill of health. I might get driven home in this thing today, who knows. But yeah, we're here in the tent. Works great. A couple of rips here and there, but works great. Doesn't feel out too bad, but we'll see you guys next video. Huh, buddy?
Someone stole the Ford.
Someone stole the Ford.